Hello there and welcome to a beautiful place in nature. I am again out shooting with a DSLR, and this time I'm also having the Nikon D800. So I guess the question now is, has the D800 become my new favorite DSLR? Has it taken over from the D700? Well, I'm not quite sure yet, and that's one reason I'm out shooting some more with it. So far my opinion is that they complement each other quite well. I mean, the low resolution of the D700 can be an advantage in some places, because you don't always want such big files or high resolution. In some photos or scenes you don't have that much detail to resolve even. But otherwise the D800, it is better when it comes to like high ISO and low light, so there you do have an advantage. But for general shooting, landscape shooting like this, well, it really depends, I guess. I mean, usually you don't find such grand landscapes where I'm living in southern Finland, so usually smaller scenes like these I have like behind me. And even an older camera like the D100 can give quite nice results, and I'm about to slip. It's very slippery moss on the rocks here. But yeah, the idea is to, well, take some photos. And again have this Nikon zoom lens. It works quite well for the D800. I mean, it can resolve enough detail to like justify using the D800. I was complaining about the video mode on this camera, that is useless, but actually I found a use for it, and that is, well, shooting B-roll when doing your photos. Because I mean, I can just show with this camera what I'm taking pictures. I don't have to like I don't need to have a secondary video camera with me. Now I've not used the video mode here before, so let's see if I can figure it out. Okay, to press. There we go. I guess this is a good way to waste the battery though. This might be a bit shaky because this is not a VR lens, but I'll give it a try. Fortunately, I don't have to focus manually. The autofocus does work. Because with some of these DSLRs you need to focus manually. And there are swans a bit further out, and I also saw like eagles and seals and other things today, but then I did not have the camera nearby. So yeah, but that's how it is, I suppose. When you don't have the camera available, all the interesting things come out, and then when you take it out, well, they'll go and hide. The most photogenic thing in this area really is this tree, and I have taken many pictures of it before. Well, yeah, I have sort of found a new composition, like by including this tree in the foreground as well. Looks a bit different on the telelens. Works on wide angle as well, I can tell. Yeah, this would be quite awesome for a long exposure night photo, but unfortunately there is too much artificial light in that direction. But still I should try it for like a night time lapse or something. Not now, but some other time. Okay, there are some swans. Let's see if I can sneak closer to them. They are swimming here. Oh, I need to be careful. No, they spotted me already. No, don't go away. Oh well, I'm clearly not a bird photographer. Or actually I could include them in a landscape shot. So, how is the color processing on the D800? Well, so far, at least compared to the D700, I can tell it's a little bit different, not massively, but there is some differences. And I've come to this hill overlooking a very nice autumn landscape, so I can get a better understanding of how the colors are on the D800. And the light is sort of, I mean, rolling over the landscape, so I need to be a bit quick here to take my photo, so I don't miss the opportunity. Now I got sunlight on most of the landscape, and there's a huge like opening in the sky, but someone started with some machinery there behind me. Well, now they stopped. How convenient. This light is sort of wrong for the shot I want to capture, but at least got some shots. And I also brought the, well, D200 to get some comparison shots. well, maybe I'll make a video comparing the D800 and D200 as well. At least for now I'll get some idea how they compare. So one more location for this video. I think this area has quite nice autumn colors. The trees are not in their, let's say, full autumn state yet, but it looks quite good. The sun became really strong now, and it became kind of warm as well. I guess the t-shirt weather came back. Well, so to answer the question I asked myself in the beginning of the video, has the D800 replaced the D700, or will it replace the D700 for me? In many cases, the 12 megapixels of the D700 is quite enough. As a dedicated stills camera, the D700 is a bit better designed because you have some extra buttons on the D800 for video and accessing the live view and so on, and which I don't use that often. So the button layout is a bit better on the D700, I would say. The D800 is also technically more demanding, both on the lenses and also on your technique, because of the higher resolution. All of your mistakes will show, but of course you do get something in return for improving your lenses and technique, and that is better image quality. So if that is your priority, well, then the D800 is of course better for that. Also, when it comes to dynamic range and high ISO performance, the D800 is well better. So there it has an advantage. Of course, when it comes to the colors, that I will still have to check. I will make one more video, like comparing the D800 and D700 more in detail, like taking side-by-side pictures, so I can tell which camera has the nicer color output. Well, so far there is a small difference, I can tell, but it's not something very big. Well, in any case, I hope this video has been useful for someone somewhere. So I suppose this is the end of the video. So thank you for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye!